Many airlines still don't have clear policies in place to accommodate plus-size passengers. That's why I've started a petition calling on the FAA to require every airline to have a clear customer size policy in place for plus-size passengers. No one should have to endure the discomfort, embarrassment, and discrimination that often comes with being a plus-size passenger.
It's one of the most read stories right now on news4jax.com. Southwest Airlines' controversial new policy that gives plus-size passengers an extra seat on the plane for free if they need the extra room. Tarek Miner's here now after speaking with an aviation expert about Southwest's customer of size policy. And Tarek, why the airline may be making these changes.
Well, you know, this has quickly become a viral story on social media. Some flyers are praising Southwest Airlines and calling this policy the right thing to do to accommodate passengers of all sizes. Others are weighing in and accusing the airline of rewarding obesity by giving passengers a free seat.
So they actually did it. So Southwest Airlines, they are apparently implementing a policy that accommodates plus size passengers. Now, if you guys didn't already assume, I talked about this topic before. I put a clip of that video at the beginning of this one. If you guys want to watch it, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. I talked about this topic before. A popular plus size TikToker by the name of J-Bay, she called on the FAA to basically accommodate plus size passengers and for them to have more seating essentially. So Southwest actually did it. And so they are going to accommodate plus size passengers, and they are going to give a plus size passenger a seat for free. Now, guys, keep in mind, this has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all, because for one, I don't fly Southwest. I really don't. I only fly a few airlines. Southwest is not one of them, so this does not directly affect me. However, you want to talk about size, you want to talk about weight. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the individuals who are like 6 foot plus, right? Who are tall as hell. They have to actually buy a seat that accommodates their height. They have to buy a seat for extra leg room. If they don't, they're going to be extremely cramped and very uncomfortable. Keep in mind, that's their height. They can't help that. They can't shrink. They can't get any smaller. But for this airline to accommodate individuals who are heavier and give them a free seat because they are plus size, yeah, it's a little unfair, because you can't help your height, but you can help how much you weigh by exercising, dieting, etc., etc., etc. You can help your weight, but you cannot help your height. So how is that fair? How is that fair? Also, it is very common for airplanes to become full. You are wasting space by giving a plus size person a free seat when no one is sitting there. No one else is going to be sitting there, but you're giving them essentially a free seat. That's a seat that could be going to another passenger. Just imagine how pissed off I would be if I go to the gate and you tell me that the airplane is full. That doesn't make any sense. And how is that fair? I'm sorry, I just do not think that this policy is fair. Honestly, I'm not even going to say that this policy is trying to encourage obesity. I'm not going to say that, but I will say it seems like they're doing a little pandering here, because if you ask me, I am going to look at the things that people can't help, like their height. If you are that tall and you are going to be uncomfortable in a very small seat, why wouldn't you accommodate them before somebody that's plus size? To me, I don't think that's fair. Also, it's not anybody else's fault that you are big. That is your own fault. Why should I have that? This is going to sound so mean, but I have a limited amount of sympathy. I understand. Don't get me wrong. No one should be made fun of. No one should be humiliated for being big. I don't think no one should be humiliated for their appearance, like period. But that also does not mean that you get special treatment because of the decisions that you made. How is that fair to the other passengers? I don't see how this is going to work in favor of Southwest. In my opinion, they might lose business because of this. This was a very, very bold decision to make. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I didn't want this video to be too long because then I would end up regurgitating the same points that I made in my previous video. If you guys want to check that out, please do me a favor and click the link in the description down below. I will have that in the description down below for you guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe as usual. Follow me on Twitch, all my social media platforms at WattsTV94, and join the Discord. I have a link to that also in the description down below. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. It's your boy WattsTV, and I'm out. Peace.